Fucking joke. With Cyberpunk 2077's most recent patch, 1.6, aka the Edgerunners update, we now have a functional Cyberpunk beyond what it has ever been before. This game now has performance mode and quality mode for those who wish to unveil their talents within the photo mode, because this, after all, is a pretty beautiful looking game. Apart from the times when we've seen it look like a pixelated roast session, this is damn near what it should have been. But honestly, the lies still pile up when it comes to CD Projekt Red. But we're not going to focus on that today. The current state of Cyberpunk 2077 does not reflect the current state of the industry, no. I think the gaming industry at this point has left us breathless, and will leave us continuing to gasp for creative oxygen, and will leave us microtransacting our way into our favorite games, into our favorite characters. But for some reason, somehow, some of the largest liars in the industry who shipped a broken product still have more competence than that of 343 Industries. Letting Halo die is one of the biggest fallacies in gaming I've ever seen. Cyberpunk 2077 was the greatest failure I've ever seen as far as it being a complete game day one. But to argue that Cyberpunk 2077 is not successful, holy shit, this game is a massive success, and unfortunately that is so. For so many people, they know me to be the guy to drag this game down and put it deep beneath the soil, smashing every copy I can come across. In reality, this game has now reached 1 million players after their most recent update, and not to mention the anime on Netflix, which happened to be pretty damn good. The truth is, Cyberpunk 2077 is a grand, colossal success, and it continues to be. Now, is this something I wanted? Is this what I'd like to report on? No. I'd like to report that the game is completely broken forever, and nothing will ever change that. But after about 300 to 400 hours that I put in this game showing how broken it is, I cannot show that anymore. It is no longer the broken down, bastardized game it was before. This is now functional territory when it comes to Cyberpunk 2077, but at the same time, it's too late for me. I've been playing the game way too long. I've seen it broken more than I've seen it functional. So now, what I can tell you is that for anyone who wants to jump in and feels the need, yeah, it works now. But what I'm going to have to say is that they have left behind the previous generation, and you'll not be getting what they promised. Once again, we're going through lies and fiction thanks to CD Projekt Red, never telling it like it is, always being a corporate scumbag instead of just putting it out there that they're not ready for this game. They're not ready to make this game. They never have been, and they never will. That's why the one and only DLC for Cyberpunk is going to be next-gen exclusive. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, get the hell out. They don't want you. So sad that the next generation is just so privileged and they get this game that should have been on the next generation only to begin with. This should have been next-gen exclusive. Putting this on the previous generation consoles was a unfathomable move from a bunch of overglorified hogs suckling at the industry, taking every fucking dollar they can from you. Me, every average consumer who just absorbs the product. We want to just enjoy it. We want the immersion to be there. We want to live in your worlds, and we want to take your characters seriously, but it's really fucking hard to do when all they do is lie to us. So, let me just lay this down while we're at it. Cyberpunk 2077 may be fixed. That doesn't mean their next project is going to be a flawless one. Next time their shit drops, I want you to make sure that it's not broken. Be like me. be a judgmental asshole about it. Maybe for once in your life, you'll have more than mediocrity. Because this game was so fucking bad, and no one wanted to believe us. Back in the day, exposing this game day one was a magnificent masterpiece of content. And now that we're out of the woods of a broken down bitch-slapped game, coming out of CD Projekt Red's ass, this is a time where we can celebrate a $5 game. This is the time where we can celebrate Panam's big, beautiful ass. And, well, bury this game for good. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, ta-ta.